The Modern Warfare 4 leaks that have been going around recently have really started to gain a lot of traction, and even more information has come out regarding them. But what is the truth to these claims? What's going on, guys? It is JSnake here, and today, guys, I'm bringing you another video. And in this video, we're going to be talking about the Modern Warfare 4 leaks that have been going around recently. And we're going to be talking about how true they really are. Now, guys, before we actually get into this video, make sure you are subscribed to the channel with post notifications turned on so you can be notified every single time I do upload a new video. But with that being said, guys, let's get into this video. So I'm sure you guys are all aware of the Modern Warfare 4 leaks that have been going around on Reddit. You guys probably have seen my previous videos regarding them, and it honestly seems to be quite interesting. Basically, the little backstory is that we seem to be getting a Modern Warfare 4, or as the leaker puts it, Shadow Warfare, and essentially it's going to take place concurrent to the events of Modern Warfare 2. So I don't even know if it actually be considered Modern Warfare 4, because it would be like a Modern Warfare 2 like spin-off kind of thing. So I'm not really too sure actually what you'd consider this, but for layman's terms, we're just going to use Modern Warfare 4 as the title, as the predicted title at least, of this game. Now, he originally leaked a script for the game, and you guys hopefully have seen my video about this. He leaked the first two pages, or at least what I assume to be the first two pages, a title page and an intro mission page, like a tutorial page like we got in Call of Duty 4 in FNG or in Modern Warfare 2 in SSDD. And it basically originally looked like we're going to be playing as Rook from Modern Warfare 2. And if you guys don't know who Rook was, he is the actual driver in the mission, The Enemy of My Enemy is My Friend, and he dies in Modern Warfare 2 during those events. But he is actually a member of Task Force 141. He's one of the ones that isn't killed, at least by the initial betrayal. He does eventually get shot, though. But regardless, we did think that we were going to be playing as Rook. Then more information came out, and I did not make a video on this, and I'll tell you why in a second. But more information came out saying that we were going to be playing as a police officer in Virginia, at Virginia Beach. And we were also going to be playing as a Shadow Company / like rogue agent from Shadow Company and a UN soldier. And from the post, it looked like he leaked pretty much all of the missions in the game, at least maybe most of them, if that. And he gave a description of each of the missions. Now, I didn't actually make a video on this for a few reasons. The first reason is I read through the whole thing, and it looked very, very similar to Black Ops 2's story. And I know that seems kind of weird, right? But it pretty much was like Black Ops 2's story, but with a touch of Modern Warfare on it. Like, you were literally pretty much doing the same stuff that you did in Black Ops 2. It would be like the time switch thing. There would be some missions that take place in the 1960s and some missions that take place, obviously, in 2016 when Modern Warfare 2 took place. But regardless, the entire plot revolved pretty much around the same premise of Black Ops 2, just instead of Menendez, it was Imran Zakhaev, and instead of Woods and Mason, you were playing as this soldier trying to kind of hunt down the origins of Imran Zakhaev, kind of where he all started, where he started getting his power, where he started gaining popularity, pretty much the history of him. And this is literally the same thing in Black Ops 2. In Black Ops 2, you obviously play as Mason and Woods, and you're kind of hunting after Menendez. In the early years, when he didn't really have as much power, he had like cartel and stuff, but he didn't really have too much power like he did in 2025. He didn't have all the mercenaries or the Cortes DA movement. But it's literally like the same thing, and that right there was a huge red flag to me. And I also don't really think that Infinity Ward would be one to do time switching games like the Black Ops series. I just can't see them doing that. Maybe I'm just talking out of my ass, but just from what I've seen with Infinity Ward, obviously, you know, they could change and everything, but from just, you know, prior information that I've gained from Infinity Ward and how they act, I just feel like time switching isn't their niche. I feel like they wouldn't really want to do that, nor would they do that. But pertaining to the script, the actual thing that I found weird, and a lot of other people did too, is that instead of taking the time to write out all of the missions, write out all of the information he has, or even just take pictures like he originally did with the script, instead of doing that, he decided to just write these short little mission bios, I guess you can call them, for I don't know why. It didn't really make sense to me. He instead, obviously, like he did originally, instead of obviously taking pictures of the script, he just wrote these little bios, and he said that a more detailed description would come later. That doesn't really make sense to me. I mean, yeah, it could take time to type everything out, but I don't get why he wouldn't just take pictures in the first place. It doesn't really make much sense to me, but you know, originally I did let it slide. I also found this pretty suspicious because of the fact that there's a lot of fan fiction going around about Modern Warfare 4 on Reddit right now. now. A lot of people are saying their ideas for the story, claiming that they are these Activision insiders and all this crazy stuff, and it's getting really hard to sift through this Modern Warfare 4 information. There's just a lot of bull crap on the subreddits right now, so it's getting kind of crazy, but regardless, I still let this guy have the benefit of the doubt, because, you know, I mean, it seemed like a legitimate story to me. Other than the time switch, I see that what he was saying was really starting to kind of make sense. I feel like this could be done, and obviously since Modern Warfare 2 has had such a craze this entire year, it would make sense that, you know, a game would kind of revolve around Modern Warfare 2, but obviously not being Modern Warfare 2, because we're going to get Modern Warfare 2 remastered, so it kind of makes sense in my opinion. But here's the deal breaker. Here's where his whole little theory thing all went south. I got a comment on one of my videos, and I'm going to show the comment right here, and it said some pretty obvious thing that everyone's been missing. No one's really picked up on this, and I don't really know why. The comment says that script is 100% fake. No professional company would print such a script on plain white paper, and script revisions are usually colored and heavily watermarked to prevent leaks. And after reading his comment, I could not believe that I missed that. Obviously, the scripts are not only heavily watermarked, but they wouldn't just print it on a plain piece of paper. And obviously, the script would be heavily watermarked. It wouldn't make sense for them to not heavily watermark it. I mean, pretty much every single company, they don't even have to be that professional. Even YouTubers watermark the crap out of their stuff. So it really doesn't even make sense to me that Infinity Ward and Activision wouldn't do the same. And I can't believe I didn't pick up on this. It's my bad, and it's pretty much everyone else's bad, because no one saw, like, I don't understand how everybody missed this. It's weird, because it's such an obvious thing. I guess everyone looked past that because they're trying to look at the really in-depth things, really trying to find out what, you know, obviously could be something that most people don't see, that could be proving this is fake or proving this is real, and we pretty much all just missed the most obvious pointer. Now, obviously, I'm not saying that this is still 100% confirmed fake. You know, there's still some truth to it, maybe. Maybe it could be true, maybe something happened, I don't really know, maybe somehow printed it, who even knows, but I'm really kind of thinking it's fake at this point. I don't necessarily believe it anymore. I still have a little bit of belief in it, and just a little bit of doubt that obviously it could not be fake. But we'll have to see, I guess, next year. I'm very excited for next year's Call of Duty. It's going to be a very big Call of Duty. I'm excited to see what Infinity Ward's doing, because now they're kind of back at full capacity with their full staff team again, and the old developers from Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 1 back in the team. I feel like they can make something amazing again. But anyways, that's about it for this video. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you do like the video and you do share it with your friends. Guys, I'm loving the growth lately. We hit 700 subs from the time of me recording this video. I'm not sure where we'll be when this video actually goes up, but regardless, thank you guys so much, and I hope you all have a good day, and peace.